Hey, I'm Shantae and you're tuned into Itch FM. We're in Tottenham today and we're speaking with O'Connor.
I bust on my like pinata, spit harder on sickness incarnate. Gonna flow till I blow or blow my brains out like Kurt Cobain from Nirvana. Direct opposite of a slick charmer, offering bars that's hotter than lava. Don't wanna be anonymous or Hollywood do me and see what comes after. So on the track I breathe fire, it's required and more than these I get rewind till your speakers need rewiring and repeat till I retire. I up the tempo with bars, gonna rush the end zone and tear it apart. I don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. I don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Now I don't. Look. OC, musical roughneck, rebel like usual suspect. Leave MCs upset like funerals, tears in their eyes like watching a beautiful sunset. Yeah, and I lose it to dubstep, start headbanging like Beavis and Butthead. Get between your girl's legs, nutmeg, but let's change the subject. I don't lay on no sunbed, I roll around pale like I'm dead. Been a skunkhead since when I had a bunk bed, and I ain't changed up much yet. Still bust bars in my eyes blood red, brother could run this shit with a cut leg. And so I keep it dirty like a muck spreader, don't give a fuck what no cunt says. Look, don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. I don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Nah. Lyrical ejaculation, when I bust bars it's decapitation. I destroy any beat flat, leaving kneecaps in the scene in deep fascination. Pure grease, I speak aggravation, fuck yourself, repeat masturbation. I see a lot of MCs get amped, so I come with some MC amputation. OConnor, the pilot light center regas the nation. I want your complete admiration to on beat, sound unique and amazing. The rebellion reactivation, I spit sick till you need vaccinations. To promote I see cancellations, I grip this by the throat strangulation. I don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. I don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor.
So O'Connor, this isn't the first time we've met, so welcome back.
How we doing, alright?
Yeah, not bad yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. Let's dive straight in. So, you've come from a place of drum and bass and jungle.
Yeah.
Those were your musical genres, originally. So who were your influences at that point in time, whether it's a record or a person?
At that time, like about 1992, when jungle started changing from hardcore to jungle, my cousin got really into it, and she was always playing records to me and whatever. She was a few years older than me, and she was just like, do you like this tune, do you like this tune, and whatever.
And were you onto it straight away?
Yeah, you know, like Incredible and Original Nutter and Fire, and all the big tunes that everyone knew, you know what I mean? And then I heard it all growing up and everything, and then when I got to about 12, 13, where I'd just been listening to everything, I wanted to start DJing. So begged and eventually got like my pair of Technics 1210 Mark IIs.
First ones?
Yeah, but Mark IIs, you know what I mean? Not shit decks, like serious decks. And at the time, I knew a guy who was working for a promo, well, basically like a record company that had just promos all the time. Like, this is back when it was just vinyls, no digital songs or nothing, you know what I mean? This is like 1998. And he used to sort me out promo copies of everything, so I had them before.
So you had all the latest stuff? Before
DJs, before anything, you know what I mean? It was wicked, so that's where I started off doing that. And then, I don't know why, I think because of like the sort of stuff that was popular at the time and things my friends were into, because not everyone was really into drum and bass, you know what I mean? Like, everyone had been into jungle, but when drum and bass came into it, people were like going off into R&B and garage later on and whatever, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'd always listened to hip hop, but it was a thing of like, I felt like I could never do that, you know what I mean? Like,
but you went from DJing drum and bass and jungle to writing hip hop bars, so how did that transition happen? So
that was just mucking about in school. I mean, I was about 13, 14, and we'd get bored in maths, and the teacher was just not really, you know what I mean? So we were just sitting there writing and whatever, just trying to come up with stuff, and it's rubbish. But in school, anyone who did anything back then, it weren't like today where everyone wants to be an MC from like 3 years old. Back then it was like, oh yeah, you man are bad, you know what I mean? You should do it and whatever.
So it had a little vibe to it.
It was shit, you know what I mean? But we were like, yeah, serious, it's serious, whatever, just kept going. And it was a thing, I didn't even question it, do you know what I mean? It was, a lot of my friends did it at the time, so I started doing it, and then we had a little clique at school, and we were the rappers. We were rubbish.
Cool kids.
Well, we thought we were anyway, but no, that's how I got started basically.
See no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Don't see no one of them go hard as OConnor. Nah, don't. Look.
So talk to us about more recent stuff. In 2011, you signed with Chemical House.
Yeah.
You signed with that label and you were working on a project called Something Sick. So how sick was that project? What came out of that?
That was wicked. I mean, that was the first project where I'd had help of that level. I mean, I've always had my friends around me to like do favours and point me in the right direction, whatever. But this was, I'm actually being managed. You know what I mean?
How does that feel?
That's wicked. Like not having to deal with all the problems and I mean the money issues and all of that kind of thing has just made things so much easier. It's just like here's what's in front of you, you know what you're going to do to it, having the time to just get that done, recording it, and now it's all like it's like a film, do you know what I mean? You film the film and then it's all post-production and then promotion, do you know what I mean? And it's the same thing, so I feel like that's what we're doing now.
And has that had quite a big impact on your music career? That project within itself and being signed to that?
Well, it's the first thing that I've really put out at the level it's been at. I mean, when I did my first EP last year, Food Bars, and that had one video tanked up, and it was I circulated it around my friends, the people that I knew circulated it around their friends and everything, and it got over 1,000 hits and everything, but it wasn't on the platform that we're at now because I mean, like my manager, the people that he talks to and the connections he's got and things, he just puts things on a much bigger scale.
So that's kind of set the bar up there for where you're wanting to stay.
Yeah, well, we're getting to where we want to be now, do you know what I mean? I just feel like there's a lot more happened this year. We've done a lot more things. We've been to the BBC this year for One Extra on Cameo Show. We just did a show last month in, what was it, Copenhagen in Denmark. We've had, this would be the 3rd video we're just dropping now out this year, so it's really
going
good.
well.
We've got a few more videos and singles to come off of it, and then the EP should be dropping properly in February next year.
So have you got any future plans, anything else coming up?
Yeah, 11th of November next month we're doing the Screen Nation Awards. I think that's getting broadcast on Sky. I don't know if all of it will, but hopefully. Yeah, we've got the video out at the moment, That Girl, that's the single, is for free download on lifeofoconnor.com. We've got the EP dropping in February next year, and a few more videos coming along the way between now and then, so let's keep eyes on the website.
So everyone, keep your eyes peeled, so much more coming out from OConnor this year. If you want to check out more or hear more, check us out on itch.fm. We'll be there, keep it tuned in.
Hello, this is OConnor, you're watching itch.fm.